Folks, come on over, we're going to have fun. We're going to have another haul for you, believe it or not. Before we get into some heavy summer decorating, most of it here is going to stay in our collections. It's different and fun. Right here on my take on home and garden. Guys, come on over. It is a dandy. Now we have some finds from safaris and hunts in the wild, and a couple of gifts to boot. Let's see what we brought home today. Some of the stuff you've been waiting to see. So here's an incredible Bavarian nut dish. You can just, it's so dense, you can just barely see the light through. It is a fine porcelain. Couldn't let it go. We don't have one in that size. And of course, Angela pushed hard for the pink. So that one stays in our collection. And it's so rare that we get anything for our Asian, really never a plate, but I got a couple and I want to show them to you, and I think you'll see why. This is unmarked, no doubtably from probably China, could be Japan. Beautiful terracotta looking with birds, gold trim. I don't know, guys, where you're gonna go see that light through our porcelain piece. Beautiful piece. Really happy with that. Again, we don't find a lot of pieces in Asian plates that we want to keep or even put in our store. Here we are again, the peacock, and it is Satsuma of Japan, not China. Wonderful, wonderful terracotta and gold highlights here. Look at the detail. I mean, they do not hold back on detail, right? That's part of why I love it so much. Can we see the light through? Yes. You might have trouble. This is a denser piece, but I am seeing it through there. Now we have something really different and unique. And this is from our super friend, Miss Jessica, and possibly Michael. When I first showed the old cafe by Anchor Hocking from the 30s and 40s, they had mentioned that they saw a handle to this. Well, I see these almost every time I go to a flea market. That's the dish, okay? They found a handle. It's so hard to find them because, why? They come off easy. The kids lose them in the yard, playing with them, stretch them all out, bend them, they get thrown out. And here's what everybody finds at the flea market. So, over the top, amazing. I mean, we've had two of these for 30 years, okay? I picked up another red one. I have a pink one. And she sent another red with the carry handle. Anybody remember? Really neat. Old cafe. Oh man, it's so, look how dense. Look how incredible that ruby red. They didn't mess around, boy, back then. They put it on. That is a deep blood ruby red. Beautiful thing, and I thank you folks for sending that in. Alrighty, now I'm going to be thanking myself because this is a tough collection. Our cute friend Karen Alsbury asked me way back, what's your favorite stuff? And I said, one of them is the Royal Castle Dresden dinnerware. And there's a few different ones, and there's a few different Bavarian makers that look like this. But the name, the particular one I'm trying to get 12 in is Dresden Style Royal with a crown in parentheses. We'll show that. And I'm well on my way. I think I need 2 or 3 more. And I'm telling you, good luck. You'll see Empress, you'll see all kinds of different ones. You'll see Royal, Rudolstadt, different, like I say. And it's just not this exact one. Some are waffled, some the florals are different. Look at this. Obviously, this popped up. You know I was on it. Had to have it. They came down a little bit too and made it more reasonable. So I was over the moon with these 2 Royal Dresden style plates made in Bavaria. So love that. Now, I've got a tease. Oh, let me see. Which one do I want to do first? Okay. Through the years, France, Germany, and England were kicking everyone's behind on porcelain and dinnerware. And so other countries started getting their chi up and coming up with new and wonderful porcelain, and they were actually copying some of it. So this is going to be a fine example of that. Here is an incredible cocoa pot set by Nippon, which is made in Japan. Yes, hand-painted Nippon. See that light through, no doubt. We'll get them around. This one was incredibly pretty to me. So this has to stay in our cocoa pot collection. Look at the style here. It's the what I call, pretty much everybody agrees, the Chateau style. Double helix handle, crown, pull top. Look at how glorious. Oh boy. Judy, I know, up in Massachusetts, don't pass out. She's got a heck of a collection. Here's the top, so you can see the porcelain. Now we have, let's see, a lesser or minor side, but it's still decorated, right? We have a major side. This is an off-white cream and fades down into a golden green, and it's highlighted with gold too. They're going to use at least 18, sometimes 24. Look at this beauty. Can't wipe this grin off. Why? Because of what's coming up next. I got to tease Brad and Deb up in PA, except she was so smart and bought that other cheese dish. It's just as equal, really, to me. I'm going to show her now and everyone why I didn't keep that one. This is the only reason. This cheese dish, same maker, and it goes with this set. Made by Nippon. Okay? It's so cute. Why is it a cheese dish? Why can't it be a butter dish or a cake dish? How do you know? Well, come on. Back in the day, they had round wooden cheese wheels, and they stored them until they cured in a cool, dark place. When they took the cheese out of the wooden crate, they had a round wheel. So they cut it up for sale, and you ended up with wedges like this. Okay, so if you laid it down to serve it, that's why these are shaped like this. They're shaped like a wedge. You can see that. Whoop, I'm backwards. Like this. See the triangle? Fits in, that wedge of cheese fits in here. Deb's is more pronounced with a quicker slope on it, like a wedge. That's why. And I'll be looking for these saucers, you know that. Now this originally should have come with probably 6 cups, maybe 5, but I'll be looking for that too. You're probably going to crack up at this. We do not want to leave out you porcelain doll collectors. Let's get everything moved down. Okay, so I ran into this doll. I had bought Angela from another fellow dealer and a friend the little set of Anne of Green Gables to 4 dolls. There's 3 girls and a boy, and they are cute. You probably remember seeing them in our old car at Christmas time. Maybe you've seen them on the shelf. Can you believe the outfit? It's just too good. The Coca-Cola kids in the Victorian era. This is Kirby. They have real like hair and even the eyelashes. Now you know I'll get some, look at the little cap. I couldn't take it. We move things around, and of course Angela's going to keep her dolls and her Anne of Green Gable collection, and I have nothing to do with the girl doll. So I found these and she agreed they're too good. Now, why are they so great? Here's Kirby's little car made out of a Coke crate. Okay, it's all wood. Crack me up. He will fit in this and can sit down in this. Now in the collection there's another cart that's built like this for him to stand up. It's different. It's more like a scooter, you know. Some of you old timers probably had one. Don't act like you don't know what it is. This is a delivery cart, all out of wood, like I say. It's just fantastic. I can't get over it how good. And I want to show you real quick, because we got on this, I'm just terrible. I found out he has 3 buddies, and there is a girl, but I stopped there, and I'm not worrying about a girl or how many girls they got in the collection, but I did want the boys. It reminds me of growing up, and honestly, some of the winter outfits were pretty close looking to these. Not Victorian, no. This next guy, this is Danny. This is his buddy. Now this one I had got with Angela's Aunt at Green Gables that I didn't even know who it was or what it went to. I just thought, it's another good-looking porcelain doll. They don't come with a stand. We had these stands, and you know you can buy a display stand. They're not that bad, okay? The legs are wired. The arm is wired so you can bend them and move them a little bit. And where you gonna go? How cute. Danny, you're in the car. Okay, just so you know that they do fit in the car. Look at the hair. The hair, and if you see these up close, you're gonna just fall in love with them. The eyelashes, they look real. Now his next buddy, I'll have to get him. This is Matthew. Look again, look at the corduroy pants, okay? The vest, jacket, and the shirt. Removable hat, lifelike hair, and eyelashes. This boy obviously has a little Scotch-Irish in him. I don't know, guys, where are you gonna go? If you wanna laugh, if you wanna make fun of us for collecting dolls now, you doll collectors know how it is, okay? The last friend in the boys, anybody remember when you had a patch job on your knees when you were a kid or your elbows? This is the little blonde boy, and his name is Billy. So here's the latest. I guess as the kids grow up and leave the house, you know, you either get a pet, which we talked about that not being able to have in this house, or you can get some fun characters like this. So Kirby, Matthew, Danny, and Billy. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna move them real quick for you and show you something else. But I want to show you, we love these so much. We thought, let's get an extra couple and put them in our store. I'm going to show you that they're not ours. It's not all four boys, but here is Kirby, again, that has the cart. And here's his buddy, Danny. He's on a display stand just to show you. Okay, now, some lucky person, I'm not going to put them all together. Danny will be separate, but Kirby goes, I'm showing you that we got this. Ours doesn't have the boxes. The one that's going in the store has the boxes, and I want to show you how new and pristine everything is here. The way it originally came, the packing, the paper, the way this was placed in the box. Here's his car, just so you know what we're trying to do. Now, you know I can't just put up with what somebody else did and how they present it. I went a little further. You're gonna crack up. I found a case of little Coke bottles. They actually come out. Why? Because this is what I saw. I saw him with his cart delivering the Cokes down the street in the summertime. So You can get your own case of Cokes if you do end up getting a doll like this. This is spanking brand new. It's never even been put out on a shelf. All the boxes, I think paperwork. And just in case you got a big kick out of it like we did, we got Danny, his first mate, as well. This next piece is an RS Prussia reproduction. Okay, it's not from 1890s or 1902, or it's a reproduction, but they're still very sought after and incredible. Look at this fabulous piece in fine porcelain, and it looks so much like the one that is stamped Nippon. Okay, this one will show you stamped RS, but it is a reproduction stamp. Once you know them, you don't have a problem. This is flawless, not a chip, flea bite, nothing. And it is staggering beautiful. This piece, I wanted to let you know for sure, this is going in our store. Really tough, honestly, really tough. It's so good. There's another one I found that's gonna go in the store, and it has the sugar and creamer. That'll be another video, because we already bought that once. We have it, but I want to show you, compare it, and you'll remember. Last but not least, we need to show Bob of Philadelphia. I know you're still out there, Bob. You haven't been commenting, and that's okay. I had seen this in a shop, and a lot of you remember that have been here. He found it. It had one shoe, two socks, I think, or one shoe and a sock. I just took them off. Maybe I'll find the shoes and socks one day. You know how that is. They fall off, you lose them. If you move, it's even worse. Anyway, when I saw it, luckily he had his little Dixie cup cap, okay? And he had his own little baby. So Bob, I gotta tell you, your things aren't to the wayside. They're waiting to be used or put together with something. And look at this, you're gonna crack up, guys. I can't keep a straight face. I found the porcelain baby that I originally saw with this doll. This is how they come. Now, he's missing. He has one sock, two. All of them that you find, they're missing something. He's missing his Dixie cup hat, because he did have that too, I'm pretty sure. And shoes and socks. So maybe I can find some, Barbie and Ken clothes and fix them up. Who knows? Had to show that we still care. Thanks for the big one, Bob. And now you know I'm still on the hunt for missing pieces. Guys, if you liked our video today, got a kick out of it at all, had fun, give us a like, a share, a comment, send a friend over. You know the routine, and take care, everybody. Be good. And this opens the floodgates for decorating for summer coming up next. Bye, guys. See you soon.